What if I told you that just 5 minutes a day, without any equipment, no gym, and no complicated moves could reshape how your body feels, stands, and even ages? Sounds too simple, right? But here's the truth. After age 50, your body doesn't need harder workouts. It needs smarter ones. And few exercises work smarter than the plank. This one move has quietly become a powerhouse for people over 50 who want to reduce back pain, tighten the midsection, improve posture, and boost balance, all without breaking a sweat. In fact, many doctors and physical therapists are now recommending planks over traditional sit-ups and crunches, especially for those of us with a few more candles on the birthday cake. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly what happens to your body when you do a plank for just 5 minutes a day. Spoiler alert, it's not just about six-pack abs. The benefits go much deeper. We'll cover everything from hernia prevention to metabolism, and even how planks can reduce your chances of falling, a major concern for many after 60. So stick around to the end, because the part most people miss is where the real transformation happens. And while you're here, tell me in the comments, have you tried planking before, or is this your first time learning about it? Let's dive in. Benefit number 5. Stronger core, stronger protection, especially against hernias. Let's talk about the part of your body that holds everything together, your core. Now, most people think of the core as just abs, something young folks chase for the beach. But after 50, your core becomes much more than a vanity muscle. It's your body's natural armor supporting your spine, protecting your internal organs, and keeping everything where it should be. That includes preventing something most people don't like to talk about: hernias. Yes, that bulge you might notice in your lower abdomen when lifting something or coughing too hard. That's often due to weak core muscles failing to hold your abdominal wall in place. And it's incredibly common, especially among men over 50 and women post-menopause. But here's where planking comes in. Unlike crunches, which mostly target the surface level and abs, planks engage the deep stabilizing muscles, the transverse abdominis and internal obliques. These are the muscles that act like a natural belt around your waist, holding everything in. When these muscles get stronger, you're not just preventing hernias, you're building better posture, reducing pressure on your lower back, and even improving digestion by supporting the intestines properly. And the best part, planking is low-impact, spine-friendly, and can be done anywhere, even barefoot in your living room. So the next time you think about skipping a workout, remember 5 minutes of plank a day could be the difference between lifelong core protection and a future doctor visit you'd rather avoid. Stick with me. What comes next might surprise you even more. Benefit number 4. Say goodbye to that nagging back pain. How often do you catch yourself rubbing your lower back after standing up, or feeling that dull ache after sitting for too long? If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Over 80% of adults over 50 report regular back pain. But what if I told you that one simple move could help ease that pain and even prevent it in the future? Here's the truth: most people miss back. Pain isn't always about injury. In many cases, it's about muscle weakness and imbalance. Specifically, weak deep back muscles in a soft core force your spine to take on more stress than it should, leading to discomfort, tightness, and sometimes even nerve issues. That's where the plank shines. When done correctly, planks activate not just your abs, but your erector spinae, the long muscles running up and down your spine. These muscles act like guide wires, helping to stabilize and support your back through everyday movements like walking, bending, and lifting. Even better, planking builds this strength without compression. Unlike sit-ups or squats, which can load the spine and cause strain, a properly aligned plank trains your back in a neutral, safe position. Think of it as a daily tune-up for your spine, quietly realigning your posture and releasing pressure from overloaded joints. And the best part? Most people start feeling real relief within the first 7-10 days of consistent practice. Stick around, because the next benefit might just change the way you walk into a room and how people see you. Benefit number 3. Better posture, bigger confidence. Have you ever seen someone walk into a room with their shoulders back, head high, in an effortless presence? That's posture. and it speaks before you do. But here's the tough reality. As we age, posture tends to collapse. Hours of sitting muscle imbalances and gravity slowly pull the shoulders forward, round the upper back, and tilt the neck down. The result? Not only do we look older, but we feel it tight shoulders, neck pain, reduced lung capacity, and even digestive issues. But here's the good news, you can change that. Starting with the plank. You see, posture isn't about standing up straight for a few minutes. It's about having strong postural muscles, the deep core, mid-back, shoulders, and even your neck muscles all working together to hold your frame tall and open. The plank activates and strengthens these muscles simultaneously. When you hold a plank correctly, your body learns what aligned really feels like head. In line with the spine, shoulder blades pulled slightly back and hips neutral. And when you train your body in this way, something powerful happens. You start carrying yourself differently. You look more energetic. People perceive you as more confident and capable because your body is literally sending that message. One viewer told me she started planking at 60. Within 3 weeks, her coworkers asked if she'd lost weight or gotten taller. She hadn't. She'd simply realigned her posture, and it showed. So the next time you catch yourself slouching, remember 5 minutes of plank a day isn't just fitness, it's a daily dose of dignity. Coming up next, how this one move helps burn more fat even while you sleep. Benefit number 2, boost your metabolism and burn belly fat, even while you rest. Let's be honest, after 50, losing fat, especially around the belly, feels like a losing battle. You eat pretty well. You try to stay active, and yet the waistline seems to hold on for dear life. Sound familiar? Here's the truth, your metabolism naturally slows with age. Muscle mass decreases, hormones shift, and your body becomes more efficient at storing energy rather than burning it. That's why cutting calories alone often doesn't work. It just makes you tired and frustrated. But here's the good news, there's a way to reignite your metabolism naturally, and the humble plank is part of the solution. You see, the plank is what we call a compound isometric exercise. It activates multiple large muscle groups at once, core, shoulders, glutes, and even legs, all while staying still. This full body engagement creates a metabolic ripple effect. It's called the afterburn effect, or EPOC, where your body continues to burn calories even after the exercise ends. And when done consistently, especially in short, intense bursts like planking, it adds up fast. And here's the kicker. Strengthening your core muscles with planks improves insulin sensitivity, meaning your body is better at processing sugars and less likely to store fat, and especially visceral fat around your midsection. One man emailed me saying, after 30 days of daily planking, I didn't just feel tighter. I saw my belt notch move 2 holes inward. It's not magic, it's metabolic momentum. Stick around because the next benefit could be the one that saves you from the most dangerous risk of all as we age, falling. Benefit number 1, improve balance and stay on your feet for life. Here's a statistic that's hard to ignore. According to the CDC, 1 out of every 4 Americans over 65 falls each year. And these falls aren't just bruises, they often lead to broken hips, hospital stays, or worse, a loss of independence. But here's the part most people don't know. Falls don't happen because of age, they happen because of muscle loss, poor coordination, and weak stabilizer muscles. And that's exactly where the plank comes in. When you hold a proper plank, your body activates not just the large visible muscles, but also the tiny behind-the-scenes stabilizers. These include muscles around your hips, ankles, spine, and even your shoulders, all working together to keep you upright and steady. This matters more than you think. Those little muscles are what catch you when you trip on the sidewalk, help you balance as you step off a curb, or steady you when reaching for something on a high shelf. And they're usually ignored in traditional workouts. One of my subscribers in her early 70s told me I used to wobble getting up from a chair. After just 2 weeks of planking every day, I noticed I could stand smoother and I didn't need to grab the table anymore. Planks quietly train your brain and body to work in sync, building the kind of balance that keeps you moving with confidence, not fear. Coming up next, how to actually do a 5-minute plank routine safely and effectively, Even if you're just starting out, how to plank for 5 minutes a day, the smart way. Don't worry, you don't need to hold a 5-minute plank all at once. Instead, break it into 5 1-minute sets, resting 30-60 seconds between each. Focus on form over time. Keep your body in a straight line, shoulders over elbows, core tight, and breathe slowly. Beginners start with 3 sets of 30 seconds and build up. You can also plank on your knees or lean against a countertop. It still works. Remember, consistency beats intensity. A few focused minutes a day adds up fast. Who should avoid planks and what to watch out for? While planks are generally safe, they're not for everyone. If you have uncontrolled high blood pressure, recent back or shoulder injuries, wrist pain, or abdominal hernias, consult your doctor first. Also, poor form can lead to strain on the lower back or shoulders, so don't sacrifice technique just to hit the clock. And if you ever feel dizzy, numb, or sharp pain, stop immediately. Remember, a smart workout is a safe workout. Modify when needed and always listen to your body. The takeaway: 5 minutes, a lifetime of strength. At this stage of life, you don't need to run marathons or chase six-pack abs. What you do need is strength where it matters most: your core, your spine, your balance, and your confidence. And that's exactly what 5 minutes of plank a day delivers. It's not flashy, it's not trendy, but it works. This one simple move helps prevent back pain, supports your posture, keeps your organs where they belong, improves your metabolism, and maybe most importantly, helps protect you from falls. And the beauty is in the simplicity. No equipment, no gym, just you, your body, and a few quiet minutes of commitment. You don't need to be perfect. You don't even need to do it every day. You just need to show up and your body will do the rest. Imagine 3 months from now, you get up from a chair more easily, your back doesn't ache after gardening, your clothes fit better, and you walk just a little taller. That's the power of a quiet, consistent practice. So if you haven't already, give the 5-minute plank a try. And if you have, tell us how it's going in the comments. Your story could be the motivation someone else needs to begin. And hey, if you like this, the next video will show you a beginner-friendly 7-day plank routine to make this habit stick, even if you're starting from zero. You've got this. Let's keep building stronger, steadier, one day at a time.